Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. My name is Naveen, and today we will be doing MAHCET 2023 series. In this, we'll be looking at the reasoning part where encoding decoding comes. So, under this topic, we have got letters, digits or numbers, and alphanumeric series. So, one thing is for sure that whenever you get into the once the exam starts, the first thing that you should always do is on the rough sheet, write down already the letters, the English letters in this manner, okay? Because you will definitely have questions from encoding, decoding or series, right? So write down A to M first and then write down N to Z in the reverse order like this. And today also, please make sure that if you have rough sheet, if you are sitting with a rough sheet and pen or pencil, you write this down at one place and we are going to refer this pattern in order to solve questions. Also write down position of some of the letters here. So A is your first letter, E is 5th, I is 9th, M is 13th, N is 14th, T is 28th, Z is 26th. Okay. So this is the pattern that you should write down beforehand the exam starts. Not when you get the rough sheet, because you're not allowed to write it back then. So once the timer starts, take like initial 30 seconds, 35 seconds, write this down. Okay. So let's begin. Let's solve some questions and see how well we are going to do. Yeah. Good evening, Chetan. So the first question is, which of the following should replace the question mark in the following series? We have got L3M, M5N, N7011P. So if you look at every string, every sequence, okay, every term, not sequence, every term, you will find that it is made up of letters as well as there is a number between them. So we have got LM, so these are consecutive numbers. Then you have got MN, again consecutive. Then you have got NO, right? Then you have got OP. So the next one should be P and Q. So you know that which options will be there and which options will not make sense, right? Now let's look at the numbers we have between them. We have got 3, 5, 7, 11. So what are these? Are these consecutive odd numbers? No. It's very close, but these are not consecutive odd numbers because 9 is a miss here. So 3, 5, 7, 11, these are odd prime numbers, right? The prime numbers, they start from 2, but 2 is not present. So that means we are only dealing with odd prime numbers. So after 11, the next prime number we have is 13. So we should have 13 here, right? So P, Q and 13 in between them. So C should be the answer. I hope you got the logic. Yes, very good, Yash, Saraswati, Shrishtu, Tulsi, Chetan. Good. चलो जल्दी जल्दी सॉल्व करते हैं, देखते हैं कि कितना जल्दी कर सकते हैं, because we need to be very quick, right? These are one of the easiest types of questions you get in reasoning. So which of the following should replace the question mark in the following series? We have got B, J, J, D, L, L, F, N, N, J, R, R. So we have got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, right? K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. इतना तक काफी है, right? So the first one is B, and then you have got J and J. So there is a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters and then the 8th letter, right? So we can say B and J, that is plus 8, and then J repeats. Next comes in D. So if we move 2 letters ahead, what we will find is it becomes DLL. So that is another 8 letters ahead, right? इधर से 2 का increase, तो उधर भी 2 का increase. Okay. Then we have, after D, we have got F, and after F, we don't know what it should be. Then we are supposed to have a J. So going by the logic, it makes sense, right? That we are taking alternate letters here. right? We have B, then Z is missing, then we have D, then E is missing, then we have F, and then G is missing. Same goes for the last two letters. We have J, then K is missing, we have LL, then M is missing, we have NN, right? Then we are supposed to miss out O, and we should have P, and then Q should be a miss, and then we should have R. Right? So we need to have two P's at the end and H at the beginning so that it becomes HPP for that second last term. So B becomes our answer. Very good everyone. Everyone is correct. Chalo, ab isko karte hain. Which of the following should come in place of question mark? So here every term again is made up of letters and then we have a number. So we have got AB 3, EF 11, IJ 19, something is missing, then we have got QR and 35. So we have got A, B, C, D is missed. Then we have got E, F. Then we have got G, H, a miss. Then we have got I, J. Then K, L should be a miss. We should have M, N. OP should be a miss. We are supposed to have QR. इस लॉजिक से जाया जाए तो MN से शुरू होना चाहिए. So we have two options left, right? Now, if you look at AB has the number 3 associated with it, EF has got the number 11 associated with it, IJ has got the number 19 associated with this, and QR has 35 associated with this. Going by this logic, we have 3 plus 8 is 11, 11 plus 8 is 19, and 19 and 35 they are 16 away. 16 away मतलब 8 का increase होना चाहिए था, है ना? So 19 plus 8 this should give us 27, such that 27 plus 8 is 35. So we are pretty sure it should be MN 27. But why 3 and 11 and 19? Well, actually A and B, these are first and second letters, so 1 plus 2 will give you 3. E and F, these are fifth and sixth letters, so 5 plus 6 is 11. I and J, these are 9th and 10th letters, so 9 plus 10 is 90. So the subsequent numbers of in each term at the end, they are nothing but, I mean, it is nothing but the sum of the letters we have, some of the positions of the letters we have written before. है ना? So if you note M and N, they are your 13th and 14th letter, right? तो इनका sum 27 ऐसे भी आना चाहिए था. Or you can look at the pattern if they form an arithmetic progression, right? Plus 8 is the common difference. That will also give you the answer. Good. Very good. Everyone is correct. I believe अभी तक तो सबने काफी practice कर ली होगी, है ना? कि अब ये सब बच्चों वाला खेल लगता होगा. Unless and until they are asked, when you solve consecutively a lot of questions, एक दो question में stuck हो ही जाते हैं. Especially those number series, not really in alphanumeric or letter series. Which of the following numbers should come in the place of question mark again so that the series is completed? We have got 7, 9, 11, 17, 19, 23. Are these prime numbers? No, 9 is not a prime number, right? So prime number का logic तो नहीं है. These are odd numbers, but are these consecutive odd numbers? Doesn't look like, because after 19, 21 is a missing value, right? We straight away jump to 23. तो ये आपका वो भी नहीं है. Consecutive odd numbers nahi hai, right? So we have got 7, we have got 9, so there is a jump of 2. After 9 we have 11, so there is a jump of 2. After 11 we have no idea what to write, and after that we have 17. Then there is a jump of 2. We get 19. Then there is a jump of 4, so that gives us 23. So इस logic से अगर देखा जाए, 11 and 17 they are at a gap of 6, as in 11 plus 6 is 17, है ना? So 2, 2, and then there is something amiss. Then we have 2 and 4. So can we say if we break this as plus 4 and then the next one will be 2, sorry, not 4 again, another 2, so that this makes up 6. So we have plus 2 plus 2 plus 4, plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. Because of course we are not dealing with consecutive odd numbers, nor we are dealing with prime numbers. तो आप स्पेशल नंबर मत ढूंढो, look at the differences. So 11 plus 4 should give us 15, so that the common differences, they follow a pattern of 2 to 4. Again 2 to 4, again 2 to 4. We don't have more than 7 terms, तो आगे का टेंशन नहीं है, right? So 15 should be our answer. Yes. So like I said before, कभी कभी ऐसे होंगे questions जिधर को we would know that it puts a brake on our speed. We make some mistakes. So A is not the answer. Okay, some of you have answered A. A is not the answer. B. Okay, next one. Which of the following should come in place of question mark again to complete the series? So let's put a comma. So we have got T5E, we have got S4F, we have got R6G, we have got Q3H, and then we have a question mark. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So you should always refer wherever you have written the sequence. So we have got T and E, then we have got S and F, then we have got R and G, then we have got Q and H. So if you look at in this series, as in the English alphabet, okay, alphabet means series, right? If you look at the English alphabet, the first letters T, S, R, Q, they are moving towards the right, as in reverse जा रहा है. And if you look at the last letters of every term, you will find E, F, G, H. So वो आगे की तरफ बढ़ रहा है. It's also moving towards the right, isn't it? So if I only pay attention to T, S, R, Q, so we have T, S, R, Q. इस logic से फिर P पे रुकना चाहिए. And if I look at the last letters, we have E, F, G, H. So we have E, F, G, H. So it should be the turn for I. So it should start with P, it should stop at I. We are pretty sure कि अब तो एक ही बचता है option, right? Sorry, एक नहीं, दो बचता है. D भी तो है. Maybe none of these are. Okay, now what about the numbers at the center? So we have got the numbers 5, 4, 6, 3. इसमें क्या चल रहा है? Is there any relation between T and E such that it's 5, S and F such that it's 4, and suddenly R and G it increases? So when you have a number series where the values are not constantly increasing or not decreasing, कभी increase होता है, कभी decrease होता है, what happens in such case? In most of the cases, in almost all the cases, such a series is made up of two series written alternatively. तो वही देखेंगे. So alternate देखो, 5, 6 क्या लिखना चाहिए? We need to have 4, 3 and फिर क्या लिखना चाहिए? So had there been two terms missing, 5, 6, this should have been 7, 4, 3, the next one should have been 2. So we have two series here mixed up where the odd positions terms are increasing, consecutive numbers, and the even numbered position terms are decreasing, consecutive numbers. So we are pretty sure it should be 7 between the P and I, right? So A is the answer and not none of the above. Or one more thing, see, MAHCET is all about speed and accuracy, right? So if you ever get stuck in such a question where one is the given term and one of the other option is none of these, none of the above, ऐसा कुछ अगर होता है तो आप none of the above, none of the these को आप you can ignore it. आप straight away टिक करके आगे बढ़ सकते हो, because it happens in very rare cases where none of these is the answer. उसके चक्कर में ना हमें पूरा solve करना पड़ता है कभी-कभी, right? So you can skip that. चलो good. This time almost everyone is correct. Next one. In the following series, one number is wrong. Find the wrong number in the series. So I don't think this should be a 6. इसको ignore करना. I think ये नहीं होगा. Okay, this is not there. So it starts from 102. So 102, 79, 63, 47, 38, 23. The next one नहीं, गलत कौन सा? That. So we have got 102, then we have 79, then we have 63, then we have 47, then we have 38, and then we have 23. गड़बड़ किसमें? So we have 6 terms. So 23 में तो गड़बड़ नहीं है. 23 is all right. And we have every other 5 terms in the options. So this is obviously decreasing. So either you can subtract or you can start reading it from right to left so that it's easier for some people. Okay? Completely your choice though. So 102 and 79, that is going to be a decrease of 23. And 79 to 63, that is a decrease of 16. 63 to 47, this is again a decrease of 16. 47 to 38. This is going to be a decrease of 15. 38 to 23, this is a decrease of 5. Sorry, 15. 23 plus 15 is 38. 38. अच्छा मैंने 15 क्यों करा? 15 थोड़ी होगा. 38 to 47, this is going to be 9. And then 47 to 63, this should be 16. 63 to 79, this should be another 16. And 79 to 102, this should be 23. Three, 38, 47, 63. No, Gopika, not. Of course, no. Which one shall I change so that this will make sense? See, I'm pretty sure that this 16 is an issue. So which 16, which number if I change, the other number is not going to be 16 but something else. Right? So obviously if I change 63, so that 16 will change to something else, isn't it? पर ये है कैसा difference? Because this is actually randomly changing. 16 to minus 9, that's an increase, and minus 9 to minus 15, this is again a decrease. Right? Okay. The thing is, we are pretty sure that if this 63 changes to something else, suppose it changes to 60, just giving an example. So this change will not remain 16 and this change will not remain 16, right? This change will decrease or increase, the other change will also decrease and increase. So 16 consecutive differences to nahi hoga. There will be some pattern between them, right? So 63 should be definitely changed. But it should be changed to which number so that now this will make sense. That will be time consuming. Should we really invest so much time to be confident as to 63 is the only option? या कोई और भी हो सकता है? नहीं ना? We shouldn't waste our time in all that, right? कि suppose we're pretty sure कि 63 is the answer, but what pattern it follows later on, क्योंकि उसको 63 को चेंज करके we also have to find out which number it should be replaced with. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वो करने के बाद ही आपको मार्क्स मिलेंगे, right? So we are not wasting time trying to figure out कि क्या चल रहा है, okay? So that is something you should always remember कि you can skip कि logic क्या है if you can see कि एक ही term weird लग रहा है. So we have got 43, 50, 41, 52, 39, 54, 38, 56 and so on. So again, all you have got increasing, decreasing, right? Random changes. So it has to do with alternate series So we have got 43, 41, 39, 38. 43, 41, 2 का decrease, 41, 39, 2 का decrease, 39, 38, 1 का decrease. 50, 52, increase of 2, 52, 54, increase of 2, 54, 56, increase of 2. So pretty sure कि ये 2 होना चाहिए. If this changes to 2 instead of 38, we are supposed to have 37, right? But चाहिए क्या वो? That is not required. The problem is in 38, right? That's required. I hope everyone agrees to this. Now, what I intended in the previous question was कि अगर suppose I'm not able to figure out that this is made up of alternate series. मेरे को दिख रहा है odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. इतना काफी है ना? Why should I try to actually think what should come in place of 38? क्यों time waste करूं? By the logic of simple odd even, I'm pretty sure कि उधर को odd होना चाहिए. 38 is not odd. तो 38 मार्क करके आगे बढ़ जाओ ना. क्यों verify करना कुछ भी? Okay. So last question we did not verify because we are pretty sure कि 63 was the issue. Okay. Yep. Next one. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Again, ignore this 8. This is actually the question number. 9, 40, 156, 465, 928. Interesting. The values are increasing quite rapidly, so every term has to do with the previous term. That thing is understood, right? And it is not increasing the way it should increase, right? तो देखो भाई 9 को 40 बनाना है. So can I say 9 into 4 plus 4 is 40? Now 40 को 156 बनाना है. So 40 into 4 will take us to 160. That will be a lot, right? 40 into 3 is 120 plus 36. Okay. 156 should be made 465. So 156 into 2 plus previous 120. ये sense बनेगा क्या? 312 plus 120. No, it won't take you to 465. And if I do 156 into 3, that will be more than 465. So looks like we should actually multiply it by a higher value and subtract rather than multiply by a smaller value and then add, because the increase is changing. So इसके अच्छा ये कर लेते हैं. 9 into 5 minus 5 is 45 minus 5 is 40. The next 40 should be 40 into 4, which is 160 minus 4. That will give you 156. फिर 156 का 3 times कर दोगे. So this is going to give you 468 minus 3. That will give you 465. Next is 465 into 2 minus 2 should give us 928. Will it? Yes. 465 into 2 is 930. 930 minus 2 is 928. तो अगला वाला 928 into 1 minus 1 होना चाहिए. The kind of questions where your speed decreases, right? Speed breaker questions कहते हैं. It slows down you a bit because it's not so, it's not so easy to identify what is happening, right? Yep, not a lot of you were able to figure this out, but still some of you did. Good, very good. I hope there is no issue here. ठीक है. Next one. What should come in the penultimate in the place of that question mark? The penultimate series. Now this is decreasing, right? So आप देखोगे क्या करना चाहिए. Are you good with subtracting values or you're good with adding values? If you're good with adding values, उधर से शुरू करो चेक करना. Subtract करना चाहते हो तो इधर से कर लो. ठीक है. So we have got 2014, we have got 1502, we have got 1159, we have got 943. These are very huge numbers, right? Yep, they are huge numbers. So 2014 to 1502, this is a change of 512, not 5012, so 512. 1502 and 1159, so this is a change of 343. 1159 to 943, so this is a change of 216. The moment you reach 343 or 216, it's pretty easy, right? 216 is 6 ka cube, this is 7 ka cube, and this is 8 ka cube. Like we have discussed again and again, it's very important to remember cubes of number up to 10 and squares of number up to 25. कम से कम उतना तो चाहिए होता है. Going by that logic, the difference should be that of 5 ka cube, which is going to be 125, or this difference should be that of 4 ka cube, which is going to be 64. So whichever way you are confident, would you like to do 943 minus 125 or would you like to do 754 plus 64? दोनों में से कौन सा करना चाहोगे? दोनों में से कोई भी कर लो, because your answer is going to end in 8. The last digit is going to be 8 and we have only one option that has 8. Mark tick करो, mark करो, आगे बढ़ो. Right? Good. So some people have gone slow because I understand. Not easy ones, especially the number series. This one. What should come in place of question mark in the following series? We have got D, F, G, I, J, L, M and O. So think D, E is missing F. Then we have G, consecutive number. H is missing I, J, K is missing L, M, N is missing O. What next? What should be missing? What next? Right? After O, P comes in, Q should be missing, and then you need to have an R. Okay, next one. So we have got 3 letters and we have got a number as the second position. So first, third and fourth are letters, English letters, और बीच वाला जो एक number है. So we have got, we need to find out the wrong term. है ना? So look at the numbers. They are easy, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Numbers में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Numbers are consecutive here, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. इसमें दिक्कत नहीं है. There should be some issue with the letters. So we have got F, H, J, L, N. So E, F, G is a miss, H, I is a miss, J, K is a miss, L, M is a miss, N. So पहले letters of every word is all fine. Maybe third letter. So we have got Q, N, K, G, E. So it's actually decreasing. So it's easier if we read it from right to left. So we have got E, F is missing, G, H, I, J is missing, K, L, M, N, sorry, L and M is missing. Then we have N, O and P is missing. We have a Q. Going by the logic, if instead of H, I, J and only one letter missing, what if कि इधर दो letter इधर भी miss हो रहे होते और इधर भी दो ही miss हो रहे होते? That would have made sense, no? Because the second last letter, if you look at the series, there is a miss of only 2 letters every time. It's not 1, then 3, then random 2. है ना? So instead of, see, if this had been E, F and G missed, और यहाँ G की जगह actually H होता, तो अगली बार I and J मिस करके K ले लेते, then L और M को मिस करके N ले लेते, and then O and P को मिस करके Q ले लेते. Would have made sense, right? Because it's a pattern. You can't have 1, then 3, then 2. ये sudden changes तो होते नहीं है, उसको pattern बोलते नहीं है. So you're pretty sure कि problem इधर G में है. It should not have been G, but it should have been H. So, bravo option. Yeah, very good. नहीं अंसारी, हिरेन, अतरंगी. अतरंगी ने बी करा है. हाँ, अतरंगी का बी है. हिरेन एंड अंसारी, आप लोगों ने ई बोला है, इट्स बी. Okay, the next one. Choose the most appropriate option to fill the blank. So we have got U, G, H, V, I, J. So see, whenever you see a lot of difference between two consecutive letters in the same word, तो आप ना उसके बीच में का लॉजिक मत ढूंढो, because बहुत ज्यादा का चेंज होता है. So you start looking at the first letters of every word, second letters of every word. Maybe they are in a pattern, and that pattern is easier, right? So what I intend to say is you have got U, V, W, something is there, and then we have Y. So we are pretty sure कि X होना चाहिए. Options देख लो कभी कभी if you are not confident as to ये है कि नहीं. Look at the options. You have got two options with an X, right? Then you follow the next letter. We have got G, H, I, J, K, L, what, O, P. Pretty sure, right? Pretty easy. X, M, N होना चाहिए. L, M, N. ठीक है? Another one. We have got N2P, M4Q. Here the numbers are not written as a proper number. These are written as subscripts, right? So looking at the subscripts, we have 2, 4, 6, 8. I believe that is good enough for us to eliminate 3 options. Now we are left with A, B, C. हट गया. We are left with D and E. अब, if you are in a hurry and if you really do not want to spend time here, you can mark D and move ahead. Okay? बहुत ज़्यादा chances है कि वो सही होगा. It's very rare that these questions will have the option none of the above. हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता, पर थोड़ा कम होता है चांस. ठीक है? टाइम बचाना है तो आप मार्क करके आगे बढ़ जाओ. But since we have enough time right now, we can look at the pattern, right? So we have got N and P, right? तो समझाने के लिए मैं लिख देता हूँ. Sorry. So we have got N and P, then we have got M and Q, then we have got L and R, then we have got K and S. So N and P से start हुआ था, then N moved 1 back and P moved 1 ahead. Then M moved further 1 back and Q moved 1 ahead. As in, if I look at the first letters, they are in the decreasing order. So going by that, it should stop at J. If I look at the last letters of every word, every term, so these are increasing, right? So we have got P, Q, R, S, है ना? और S के बाद अगली बार बारी T की आनी चाहिए. So we are supposed to have a T at the end. We are supposed to have J at the there. And there is a change of 10 between them, but that's not the concern. Concern है 2, 4, 6, 8 दिख रहा है तो अगला 10 ही होना चाहिए. So like I said, none of the above, none of these generally नहीं होता है. अपन को मार्क करके आगे बढ़ जाना चाहिए था. Okay. Next, find the next term in the following series. We have got LEO, MFN, NGM, OHL. So first letters L, M, N, O. Options देखो, a lot of them will be eliminated. Then second letters. Should we look at the second letters? No, don't waste your time. because we are pretty sure it should be P, and the only two options that we have P, I तो है ही already. तो ये I तो होगा ही होगा. Look at both the options. So we should actually look at the last letters. So we have got O, N, M, L. This sounds like it's moving backwards, right? L, M, N, O. So what comes before L? We have K. See? Good. Right, Hirin. Okay, next one. Which one of the following should come in place of question mark in the series given below? So we have got E10, G21, I36, K55, made up of again letters and numbers. Follow the letters in a sequence, then look at the numbers, right? So we have got E, F is missing, we have got G, H is missing, I, J is missing, K. So this was way easy, isn't it? L is missing, it should start from M. Why did I say easy? क्योंकि हम लोग ये मानते हैं ना कि none of the above नहीं होता है. ठीक है, तो M ये होना चाहिए. Look at the numbers. We have got 10, 21, 36, 55, right? So how are they related? So 10 is 2 into 5, 21 is 3 into 7, 36 is 4 into 9, 55 is 5 into 11. So you see the pattern. The first number, these are consecutive numbers, right? And the second number, the multiplier, these are consecutive odd numbers. So we have 5, 7, 9, 11. So we have 13 होना चाहिए. So 6 into 13 should be equal to 78. So 78 तो है इधर. ठीक है? Okay. Next one. Okay, yes, maybe the position of the letters into natural numbers. I could have taken that also, but it did strike me that every number is a very easy product of two numbers, and there was a pattern between them. The hint was 55. I can write 55 as 5 into 11 only. So I had to make 36. 36 is 4 into 9. तो वो sense बन गया था. ठीक है? Okay, 16th. 28, 46, 262, something is amiss, then we have 2206. So you can see that 28 से 2206 जाने में ज़्यादा time नहीं लगा, 5 terms, right? So it's almost like 100 times it has become, not 100 times, 150 times से ऊपर, 75 times actually. तो क्या चल रहा है, right? 28, then we have 46, then we have 100, then we have 262. What is happening? Do they look close to some squares, perfect cubes, product of numbers? Every term is related to the previous term. कुछ ऐसा है? So only 3 people have answered. What about others? No? See, 28 to 46. So 28, 5 square, 25 के पास है. 46, 7 square. 100, 10. This is exactly 10 square. It's not आसपास, it's exactly 10 square. So if you try to take 9 square, that will be way, way different, way far. And 11 square is also going to be way far. So squares will not make sense. If you try cubes, 28 is 3 cube plus 1, right? 27 plus 1. 46 नहीं है, 4 cube से बहुत दूर है. Had that been 64 तो सोचते भी. So it's not squares or cubes that we are dealing with. What about every number being related to the previous one? 28 से 46 जाने का है. So 28 का double तो 56 होता है. चलो मान लिया 56 minus 10. Next 46 का double तो 92 होता है. That's increase. The previous one was decrease. And अगली बार 100 का double 200 ही होता है. That's way far. So every term is related to the previous term. This is also not working out. Is it like the digits, they follow a pattern? That is also not there. So differences dekhte hain. So if you look at 28, 46, 100, 262, I'm writing it again so that you can see the differences. Let's follow the differences. 28 to 46, this is a change of 18. 46 to 100, this is a change of 54. 100 to 262, this is a change of 162. We don't know. How are these related? 18, 54, 162. So this is 18 into 3 is 54 and 54 into 3 is 162. Is it? Yes. Is logic ke hisab se 162 into 3 should be the difference for the next one. Now 162 into 3, we have two numbers that ends in 6. So let's not risk. Le lete hain. 162 into 3 will be a number that will end in 6. And we have 262 plus a number that ends in 6 should be a number that ends in 8. We have only one option that ends in 8. Mark karo, aage badho. Don't have to solve the entire thing. Right? So it was not close to perfect square. It wasn't close to perfect cube. The differences were in a very weird pattern. Weird matlab, it's very rare to see such a pattern in the differences. Right? Yep. Right. You guys are right. Difference into 3. So while you are solving this, please make sure that you like the video. Everyone, बस एक like चाहिए और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. In the following series, one term is wrong. Find the wrong term in this series. Wrong term वाले में थोड़े वो हो जाते हैं ना, मेरे तो कान खड़े हो जाते हैं. As in, I'm not very comfortable. Maybe because I make mistakes. So history raha hai, past raha hai mistakes ka. So the easiest one is when the last term is missing. If some middle term is missing, that is also risky. It takes a little more time. So P, R, N, Q, L, P, J, O, H, M. So we have got P, Q and R are missing. Right? Then we have got N, O, P are missing. L, M, N are missing. Then we have got J and O. K and L are missing. We have got H. We have got H, I, J, K, L missing. That's a lot of misses, right? So only if we have this series, it will be easier to follow it through. Okay, so let's look at P and N. Then we have got L. Then we have got J. And then we have got H. Proper pattern. The first letters of every word, they are, going back by 2. Let's look at R. Q. P. O. M. N hona chahiye, but it says M. So of course the problem is it is in HM, right? Let's hope everyone answered C. Very good. If we add all the digits of the numbers, it comes 1. Acha, aisa kya Karthik? As in adding all the digits means you meant the digital sum, not like adding, right? Keep on adding until you get a single digit number. Okay, I did not check that. Maybe it's true. If you find that, so it was interesting. Good. Okay, next one. This is very different from what we have done. So you are given a string already and then you are asked about the symbols that come in those strings. Such questions are part of alphanumeric series. So you've got other symbols as well apart from letters and digits. So studying the following data carefully and answer the questions accordingly. So we have got R16, QU3 #C and so on. What should come in place of the question mark in the following sequence? So we have got 6Q3. Then we have got ampersand N and 2. Then we have got I, D and 9. So these are two consecutive symbols and then a gap of one symbol and then the next one, right? So ye to hai. But what is the change between two consecutive words as well? So what you will find is two symbols are amiss, as in if I group this together, तो U को ignore करते हैं, 2 miss, then ampersand and P is missing 2, O and 4 are missing, then we have got I, D, T is missing N. So we should miss out F and 7, it should start from A. And then we are supposed to have A and 5, percentage should be a miss, we should write down L. So A5L is what we should have. So D option. Yes. D. Okay. Find the missing term in the given alphanumeric series. Is it related to this one? No, it is not. Do we have A3C here? We do have A, we have a 3, we have a C, but no, this is a new question. So this one was only related. So 18th was a single standalone question, singlet term. A3C, C15E, E35G, I99K. 99, that was a jump. Okay, let's look at the number that we have between the two letters in every term. So we have got 3, we have got a 15, we have got a 35, something is a miss, and then we have 99. So there is a lot of change happening. So rather than looking at the differences, which will be more time consuming, let's try to understand. 15 is simply 3 into 5, 99 is 9 into 11, है ना? तो ऐसे देख लेते हैं. 35 is 5 into 7 and 99 is 9 into 11 and 3 can be written as 1 into 3. So 1 into 3, 3 into 5, 5 into 7. So the next one should be 7 into 9. So that 7 into 9 is going to be 63. And then we have 9 into 11. So every number is the product of a pair of consecutive odd numbers, where the first odd number is the larger odd number in the previous product, है ना? 1 और 3 में 3 बड़ा था तो अगला वाला product 3 से शुरू हुआ. 63 should be there, so ये तो गया. So from the leftover options we have to check the last letter. ठीक है, तो आगे कम नहीं करता. It has to be G. So if we follow this, we are going to have C, D is missing, we have E, F is missing, we will have G. If I miss out on H, I should have an I, so that J should miss, we will have a K, right? So I होना चाहिए, तो B हो गया आंसर. Very good. Everyone has answered it correctly. बहुत बढ़िया. Select the option that can correctly replace the question mark in the series. All letters, very random. Very random as in it looks random. There will be a pattern, of course. Okay, so we have got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay, so should we follow the first letters? Chalo. T, W. So we have T to W, jump of 2 letters. W to Z, again jump of 2 letters. Going by that logic, we supposed to have Z to C because it's cyclic in order, right? So A or B skip करके C होना चाहिए. So C should be our first letter. So ये गया. Now from the remaining three options, which letter should I actually follow so that in one shot I get the correct option? Last letter or the second last letter? Because the second letter is D is common there, right? तो last letter को follow करते हैं. If you look at I and L, so we have got I, there is a jump of 2, we have an L, and L to O, again we have a jump of 2, M and N, then we have an O. Going by that logic, we should jump by P and Q, and we should stop at R. So ये last letter तो R होना चाहिए, ये तो fix है, right? I, JK is missing, L, MN is missing, O, PQ should be missing, we should have R. So CEPR makes sense. Answer हो गया. Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Nice. Everyone has answered correctly. What should come in the place of the question mark in the following number series? We have got 3, 5, suddenly 21. Some number 203, 453, 885. So looks like every number is related to the previous one because almost double वगल type हो रहा है. Product भी हो सकता है, differences भी हो सकते हैं, right? It can be anything. How to get 21 directly from 5? Even if you multiply the previous two terms and if I reach even try to get to 21, दिक्कत ये है कि आगे वाले numbers ऐसे नहीं चलेंगे. The previous two product will be huge. So the term, every term is not related to the previous one. And common difference is something I'll be checking later because I'll have to use pen, right? मेरे को थोड़ा लिखना पड़ेगा. So I'm being lazy that way. These are not odd numbers, are they? All of them are odd numbers. पर ये जरूरी है क्या कि सारे odd होने चाहिए? Okay. Do we have a pattern? No, we have 3. If I look at the last digit, it's 351. Something is amiss. Then we have 335. लगता है डिफरेंस पे जाना ही पड़ेगा, है ना? चलो चल लेते हैं. So let's rewrite. We have 3, 5, 21, something is amiss, 203, 453, and 885. So the difference of 203 and 453 is 250, I believe. 453 to 885, there is a change of 428. नहीं, 432. 432. 885 है ना? और ये अपना 250 है. 3 to 5, there is a change of 2. 5 to 21, that's a change of 16. And 21 to 203, that's a change of 182. Okay, how are these numbers related? 432, is it square? Is it cube? 216, 250? No, this isn't. Should we put in the options? 85 और 75 put करके देखा जाए क्या? Hold on. ऑप्शंस पुट कर लेते हैं. I think that will be faster. What if I put 85? Why am I putting 85 and 75? Going by the logic that every number is odd, right? तो पहले उधर से check करते हैं. So if I put 85, this is going to be a change of 64, and the next one is going to be a change of 118. Nope. Not working out. Okay, instead of 85, what if I put 75? So if I put 75, this is going to be a change of 54, and the next one is going to be a change of 128, because 130 would have been 205. Okay, so we have 54, 250, 516, 432. I'm getting stuck. So is it 54, 64, 128, or is it 54, 128, or is it 64, 118? Which one makes sense? क्योंकि 2 के पावर्स में इधर बन रहा है या उधर बन रहा है, and they are not product of consecutive numbers, right? How should I justify this? 16 into 3, 48. एक बार और डिफरेंस लेना पड़ेगा क्या? Very bad. So this is a change of 8. The next change is, let's say 16 to 54. That's a change of 38. The next change is 72. No, 74. The next change is 122. The next change is, oh, that's a lot, 182. We have 8, 38, 74, 122, 182. 8 to 38 is 30. 38 to 74 is 36. 74 to 122 is 48. And 122 to 182 is 60. 30 to 36 is 6. 36 to 48 is 12. 48 to 60 is another 12. नहीं, 6, 12, 12. That's a different change. So 75 तो नहीं आ रहा है. आप लोग डी कैसे बोल रहे हो? 75 पे तो पैटर्न आ ही नहीं रहा. कॉमन डिफरेंसेस का देयर इज नो पैटर्न, बिकॉज द चेंज इज 6, 12 एंड 12. इट शुड हैव बीन 6 थ्रू आउट और 12 थ्रू आउट, है ना? कुछ और चल रहा है. सॉरी, इफ आई टेक 64, तो वो डिफरेंस उधर कम हो जाएगा और उधर बढ़ जाएगा. नहीं, वो नॉट श्योर कि वो वर्कआउट करेगा. वैसे क्या पैटर्न है, क्या चल रहा है? $21 is 3 into 7. 203. 203 क्या होता है? $203 is 7 into 29. 21 is 3 into 7. 5 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. 453 is 3 into 151. And 151 is, it's a prime number, right? नहीं, 151, हाँ 151 तो प्राइम हो जाएगा, क्योंकि दिस इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 11, 13, 9, 7. Not product. So maybe it's not the odd number. Maybe it has to be even. It's not 75, 85. It's not. ऑप्शन से आप लोग कैसे बोल रहे हो 85 या 75? ऐसे किसी दो ने बोला, सबने कॉपी कर लिया, या कोई लॉजिक भी है? If I take 80, this change is going to be that of 59, and that will be a change of 123. This change is that of 14. This change is that of 43. This change is that of 64. ये चेंज हो जाएगा 127. This change is 200. नहीं, ये तो फिक्स था ना, 182 था. This is 182. Not a consistent difference. No, 80 is not. हाँ, सीरीज के क्वेश्चन आएंगे, क्यों नहीं आएंगे? I'm sorry, I am not able to figure out what is happening. Maybe it has got nothing to do with the difference, because it doesn't make sense. Product P also doesn't make sense. Every term is related to the previous one. This also doesn't make sense. Anyone who can come up with कि चल क्या रहा है? Because I'm like really stuck here. Divide by 2 from left hand side. As in, you're telling me it's getting doubled. 885 ka half, 443. How do we get 453? And 453 ka half is 226.5. How am I getting 203? And 21 का half तो 5 थोड़ी होगा, वो तो 10.5 होगा ना? रहने देते हैं इसको, काफी ज्यादा दूर है. Let's leave it. Next question पे चलते हैं. Find the wrong number in the series 4, 18, 48, 100, 176, 294, 448. Every term is not related to the previous term. Reason being, the values are not increasing that quick. They're not made up of alternate terms because they are strictly increasing. Are they close to perfect squares or perfect cubes? 4 is a perfect square, 100 is a perfect square, and that's it. Are they all in the table of 4? No, they are in the table of 2, all of them. So if I actually take out 2, maybe I can see a pattern. So if I divide every number by 2, or if I take out 2 throughout, so I'll be left with 2 and 9 and 24, and then a 50, and then an 88, and then we will have 147 and then 224. So this is what we'll have if we take out 2. Now, do we see a pattern? No. Suddenly 9 is an odd number and 294 is giving us an odd number. What about them being close to perfect square? "24 is close to perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 2 is close to a perfect square, 50 is there, 88 is 81, 147 is 144, 224 is 221. Again, sudden changes, right? So 221 plus 3. Why am I writing 221? 221 थोड़ी होता है. ठीक है. कुछ और? Difference, is it increasing by proper value? So this is 7 का change, this is 15 का change, this is 26 का change, this one is 38 का change, this one is 59, this one is 77. 7 and 15 they change by 8, 15 and 26 they change by 11, 26 and 38 they will change by 13, 38 and 59 that changes by 21. Nope. Common differences not at all related. Are they product of some order? As in 18 looks like 6 into 3, 48 looks like 4 into 12, 100 looks like 5 into something. Next one is 6. 176 is not in the table of 6. Right? 4 is 2 into 2. 18 is 3 into 6, 48 is 4 into 12, 5 into 25, it's not 6. 176 6 से divide होता ही नहीं है. 8 से divide होता है वो. As in if I take out 4 common, this is going to be 44, right? I can write this as 4 into 1. अच्छा 100 को 5 into 25 थोड़ी 4 into 25 लिखना. And this is 2. Is it following some alternate series? Two square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. 6 की टेबल में है ही नहीं वो. 7 ठीक है. तो most probably 176 is the issue because ये 6 के टेबल में नहीं है. Now why? I can write 4 as 2 square into 1, 18 as 3 square into 2, 48 as 4 square into 3, 100 as 5 square into 4. So the next term should have been 6 square into 5. 36 into 5, 180 होना चाहिए था ये, क्योंकि differences में नहीं दिख रहा था. 294 should be 7 square into 6. Is it 294 when I do 7 square into 6? It is. And 8 square into 7, this is 448, right? 64 into 7, it is. So problem है यहाँ पे कि आपके पास 6 square into 5 होना चाहिए था. Okay, so we are going in the right direction that every term is related to perfect squares, but how? वो देखना था. Okay, next one. Again, we need to find out the term which is wrong. Okay, these questions are, such questions are difficult, right? We have 0, 4, 17, 67, 293, 1500, suddenly 1500, then 1500 to 9000 and 9000 to 63,000. Looks like कुछ तो चल रहा है. $9,000 से 63,000 कैसे जाएगा? 7 times. And 15,000 से 9,000 कैसे जाएगा? Sorry, 1500. From 1500 to 9,000 is going to be 6 times. So going by that logic, this should have been 5 times. 300 into 5 is 1500. तो उस logic से into 4 times, into 3 times. 17 into 3 is 51. This is 67. चलेगा. 4 into 2, 8 plus something, and 0 into 1 plus something. Okay, fine. So it looks like there is a high probability that every term is related to the previous one, and there is something getting added because 0 into any number will take you to 0. तो कुछ तो ऐड करके 4 बनता होगा, है ना? So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we have 0 into 1 plus 4 will give you 4, and then 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 9 will give us 17, and then 17 into 3, 51. 51 plus 16 will give us 67. 67 into 4, so 268 plus 25 will give us 293. So all we have to do is follow this. 293 into 5, 2 का स्क्वायर, 3 का स्क्वायर, 4 का स्क्वायर, 5 का स्क्वायर, तो 6 का स्क्वायर 36 ऐड होना चाहिए. So when we do this, I don't know what this product and the eventual sum is going to be, but I'm pretty sure it will end in 1. 1500 1 से end नहीं होता है. So problem 1500 में होगा. Right? 293 into 5 करके फिर 36 ऐड करना, it's not an easy task. So last digit check कर लो, 1 से end होना चाहिए, 1500 1 से end नहीं होता. $23 minus 22 is 4. Atrangi, 33 minus 32 is 18. How 23 minus 22 is 4? Are you talking about squares? Are you talking about product? नहीं, product तो नहीं है वो. अब जरा बताना. Okay, next question. What value should come in the place of question mark? 24, 12, 20, 44, 116, 356. So, sorry, पहला 24 नहीं है, पहला तो question number है. So this is strictly increasing. So this is not made up of alternate series, and the value suddenly jumps to 5,000, and we started with just mere 12, right? So squares, cubes, higher powers, previous terms से related. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times will be a lot. Are we dealing with differences? Maybe. So maybe the differences, they are in a GP or something, as in they are getting multiplied, every difference. So let's write down the difference. We saw a similar question before, right? Where the values were not close to perfect squares, but the values increased very quick. So 12 to 20, that's a change of 8. 20 to 44, that's a change of 24. 44 to 116, that's a change of 72. And 116 to 356, that's a change of 240. Right? It's 240. And आगे का हमें नहीं पता. So how are these related? They all are in the table of 8, isn't it? So this is 8 into 1, this is 8 into 3, this is 8 into 9, this is 8 into 30. Little weird, right? 8 into 30, random. And if these were powers of 3, that should have been 8 into 27 hona chahiye tha difference. 116 to 356, that's a lot of change. Answer should be 176, as right answer will be 180 there. हाँ ठीक है, that's what we did. Saraswati, right? That's exactly what we did. Yeah, back to this. Okay, the last questions are really difficult ones. What about, are they close to squares of their values? No. 12, can we write this as 2 into 6? No. 2 into 6 लिखेंगे तो this is 4 into 5, this is 4 into 11. Oh, okay. So we can write this as 4 into 3 then. 4 into 3, 4 into 5, 4 into 11. This is 4 into 116. What is 116? 4 का कितना times है? So this is going to be 29. 356 is going to be 4 into 89. Because 4 into 90 is 360. This is 4 into 89. Oh bhai, 3, 5, 11, 29, 89, these all are prime numbers. But किस तरह के prime numbers? Because they look like they are changing by a lot. $5,036, this is also in the table of 4. एक चीज तो श्योर है. अच्छा, 536 5036 चेक कर लेते हैं. This is 4 into how much? So this should be 1200. ट्वेल्व इंटू 4 48, 23, 7 क्यों लिख दिया मैंने? 5, 9, 1259. Is this अच्छा, one thing is for sure, every term is in the table of 4 into maybe a prime number or an odd number, right? So 1258, this is not in the table of 4. 1250, this is not in the table of 4. 1247 is not in the table of 4. 1254 is not in the table of 4. Well, the only option which is in the table of 4 is 1256. And that is going to be 4 into 314, which is like weird because वो prime number है नहीं. 1250, 1254, 1258, 1247. Wow. ठीक है, जो लॉजिक लगा सकते हैं, एवरी नंबर इज इन द टेबल ऑफ 4, द अदर 4 आर नॉट, यही लॉजिक लगा सकते हैं, इससे ज्यादा तो नहीं. द डिफरेंसेस आर डिफरेंट. Okay, the next one, we have got A4, so we need to fill in the blank, not the wrong term, right? So we have got 4, then we have got 8 and at there 10, 12. We have got ABX, something is missing, then we have got CDX, we have got DEX, we have got EFX. क्या चल रहा है? So every word is made up of letters and numbers. Let's ignore the numbers as of now. Okay, sorry, let's take in the numbers. 4, 8, 10, 12. So 6 is missing. So 6 चाहिए हमें, right? Now let's look at the letters. So we have the letters AB, the first two letters. Then we don't know. Then we have the letters CD. Then we have the letters DE, and then we have the letters EF. So going by this logic, we need to have the letters B and C, है ना? So that we have A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, F. So this is what we are supposed to have. And the last letter is X in each word. You fix it. X doesn't go anywhere. So we're going to have B, C, X. What about the number? Which letter subscript should this be? So पहले वाले में ये A और B का subscript होगा. Next वाले में C and X के बीच में होगा. As in it will be the subscript for C. ताकि last वाले में ये switch कर जाए. So the subscript, the number, it is moving around in a cyclic order. Initially it's a subscript of A, then as in first letter, then second letter, then third letter, back to the first letter, then the second letter. So when you are supposed to have 6 as the subscript of C, which anyways B makes sense, right? None of the above तो ऐसे भी नहीं होना था. Okay, so there was only one question wherein I think कि हो सकता है कि यहाँ पे ना problem हो. किधर गया? Question number 21. Maybe some term is the issue here because clearly they are an alternate product of 2s and 4s. 4 भी नहीं 8 के टेबल में है ना? So the difference is 2, which is 2 into 1. Then we have 16. 16 का मतलब 480. 480 का मतलब 48. This is 16 into 1. 250 can be written as 2 into 125. 432 can be written as 16 into 20. Oh, okay. So this is 2 into 1 cube. This is 2 into 5 cube. This one is 16 into 1 cube. This one is 16 into 3 cube. अगर इस लॉजिक से जाया जाए, so is it true that 2 into 3 cube plus 16 into 2 cube is 182? Is it? अगर ऐसा है तो we know कि differences क्या हो रहे हैं, right? So this is 27 into 2, which is 54, and this is 8 into 16, so which is 128. It is 182. देखो पहली बार स्ट्राइक नहीं करता है, वापस जाने पे हो गया. So the difference of the next two terms should be, ये जो पहला difference होना चाहिए, this should be 2 into 1 cube, 2 into 3 cube, so that we have 2 into 5 cube later on. This difference should have been 16 into 1 cube, 16 into 2 cube, then we have 16 into 3 cube. ठीक है? So this is 27 into 2, 54. So it should change by 54. And if I increase it by 54, this will end up at 75. 75. I don't know what logic you guys used, because a lot of you were saying 75, पर क्यों? 75 क्यों? 75 is the answer. Chalo. I'm happy that we were able to solve all the questions. Okay, so new batch for CAT 2023 comprehensive program is going to be launched. So you can enroll for that. So you get tablet, you get more than 200 hours of live classroom concept and problem solving sessions. You have got unlimited doubts that you can send to the faculties and they solve it, unlimited. So there is no restriction. You get more than 10,000 practice questions. You get 4 books so that you can study offline and practice. You get more than 15 GDPI sessions. Some of them are live as well. You get previous year questions. You get more than 75 marks related to CAT as well as non-CAT exams. So if you want to enroll for this batch, the link is given in the description below. Get in touch with one of the executives. They will help you out with the curriculum and everything. And for this batch, if you want to avail scholarship, so please make sure that you write this test, which is the scholarship test, on 4th of March at 7 p.m. So you can avail up to 90% scholarship. Make sure that you register for this test. Even if you don't want the scholarship, yeah, you are already enrolled someplace, you are studying on your own, this will be like a test for you, right? The mock tests, because the actual mocks are, it will take some more time to be released. तो मॉक्स मार्च से पहले तो नहीं आ रहे है ना, तब तक एक प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम हो जाएगा. So whether you want to enroll or not, whether you want to avail this scholarship or not, make sure that you write this test. So the link to registering for this test is given in the description as well. On 28th of February at 7 p.m. So why MBA is the right career choice, that session is supposed to happen. I believe that must have already started. So this was supposed to happen. The session was supposed to happen before 7 p.m. But anyways, I hope you guys can, follow through this. This was also live. This was on YouTube. So if you haven't watched it, make sure that you watch this session, revisit it, wherein Saral sir is going to tell, must have told everyone as to what are your obstacles, what are the difficulties you are facing, what should be the test taking strategy. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. You can subscribe our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Instagram, and you can like our Facebook page. You can also download our app from Google Play, wherein you have got tons and tons of such videos, concept as well as problem solving. You can also join our Telegram channel, which is BYJU'S MBA. BYJU'S Exam Prep for MBA or BYJU'S Exam MBA. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yes, please go through the channel. There is a video where we have discussed about the important topics for CET. Okay, and you can also look into YouTube Shorts. In YouTube Shorts also we have discussed what are the important topics in verbal, as in English, maths and reasoning. YouTube Shorts भी देख लो. It's hardly 1 minute. हमने topics बता रखे हैं उधर. ठीक है? चलो, thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.